Hi everyone, thanks so much for coming to my channel. This is Kendra Plays The Sims, and for today's video, I'm going to be continuing playing through Adventure Awaits, and this time I'm actually going to be going through Revive and Thrive, where we can just basically chill out, have a good day, and kind of see what spending a relaxing day looks like in Gibby Point. So if you're interested in watching this video, go ahead and stay tuned. But first things first, go ahead and like this video, subscribe, hype, all of the great things. That way you always see my future content. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm here with my sim, Erin, and this is her family in the background, but she pretty much does everything around the house, so I just want to give her a getaway. So for that reason, that's why I'm planning this fitness retreat at Revive and Thrive. That way she can get some time to herself. So I'm just going to go to social on the phone, and I'm just going to go into plan a fitness retreat. And we should get a pop-up here in just a second, and it's going to let us plan this entire getaway. So let's see what we get next. All right, and with this getaway, we get to pick where we go, and I actually did a custom venue. So, of course, we're going to sleep, work out, have breakfast, free time, do spa activities, have dinner, self-care. That's the thing for this retreat. And I actually picked something off of the gallery because I didn't like the venue they had. It was really, really bland to me. So I went and downloaded something pretty extravagant from the gallery. And I'm going to choose just one night because my sim still has to work in the morning and make money. So we have to make sure she's back for that. We have retreat guests. I'm just going to have, let's do 8. I think that would be a lot better. We can pick sims to assign to this role, but we won't worry about that right now. We have a retreat leader, a fitness trainer, and I think because we have breakfast and dinner, I don't know if I want to have a chef come because sometimes it's a little bit glitchy with this expansion pack. I think I might leave it as is. But in terms of free time, I think I might replace that with like some yoga or something. So let's add a time slot, and I'm going to go back into 2 o'clock, and this is going to be for our retreat guests. And we're actually going to, let's see, we're going to find something a little bit more where we can just kind of chill and relax. And I'm going to do yoga. I'm going to let them, just relax, do that. Because I feel like that fits more into the retreat as well. And during that time, the retreat leader, they'll mentor other sims and all of that great stuff. So I think that would be perfect. So I'm just going to click check on that. And I'm going to click OK because I don't want to do any of the other stuff because we don't want to make this a challenge. It's just a simple getaway. And we're going to head and going to go now. Okay, so we're here at our amazing retreat, and I'll zoom out so you all can see it. But there's like a whole bunch of stuff to do here. There's an indoor water park or indoor pool, I guess you could call it. It's huge. A place to do yoga, a place to kayak. There's an indoor spa. There's all kinds of cool stuff in here. There's a little workout room where you can lift weights, a spin room, place where you could eat. There's all kinds of amazing stuff. So right now, my sim, it's supposed to be a time where you sleep, but right now I think it's a 7 o'clock, and I think the plan is to work out. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to come back over here. This place is so huge. That's why I picked it. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do an intense workout. My sim is very, very active anyway, so this is the perfect time to do that. So let me just check this again. So yeah, it's time right now, workout. And then I think at 10 o'clock, we're going to have breakfast. So that's really good too. So up here, there's a lot of people working out. There's some beds in here. So like when it's time to sleep, everybody has their own individual beds. But my sim also wants to swim laps. So I'm going to let her, do her thing with the spin bikes, but then also get into some swimming as well. I think this is the perfect little getaway for my sim because like I mentioned before, she's a mom and she does everything herself. But I also want to mention too, these spin bikes are super cool, honestly, because these just got into this expansion pack and we haven't had anything like this in the game before. We've just had like the treadmill and the elliptical, like the basic stuff that we have. But I think adding the spin bikes in is amazing. And as you can tell, she's kind of like struggling right now. So as you start like working on your like being athletic and working on that skill, you have a lot more opportunity to go faster. I've seen some Sims do some really heavy spinning, but as she's a beginner, she's going pretty slow. And then we also have our instructor up here too. I think she's serving as like the lead at the moment, but my sim is the only person in this class. So I think this is really nice. I think it's a great getaway. I will link this venue down below just in case like you want to put it on that lot. It fits there too, so you can also have it in your game too, because it's actually really, really nice. You have everything that you need here. You don't have to leave. You don't have to go outside. You just stay inside of this building. So I'm going to let her do this until about 9 a.m. And as you can see, she just acquired the fitness skill. So this allows her to perform various workouts. But of course, like I mentioned before, as she gets better, things will get a lot better too. And now she's kind of picking up on it, as you can see. And I'm not going to take this call from the Grim Reaper. No, thank you. So I'm just going to have her get off because it's almost 9 and I'm going to let her swim some laps. But first I'm going to have her dive because I am interested in seeing what that looks like. This is my first time ever seeing the diving in this expansion pack. So I'm excited to see how this works because that is also a new skill in the game. And I'm ready to see how it works. Like, I think this is a great expansion pack, to be quite honest. Oh, wow. So as you can see, it's not the best when you first start. Of course, as you get more into it, you definitely have a lot more opportunity to, you know, get better. So now it's 10 a.m. and my sim wants to vertical challenge, but now it's time to eat breakfast. See, this day is going by so fast already. Like, how am I supposed to do this? But I'm going to go ahead. I think there's a stove. This has too many fridges. Okay. So we're just going to grab something. Let's see. I just want to grab something super quick. What is order a delivery? Maybe we can just do like Zoom food delivery. And I'm going to choose something. Let's go for clam chowder. So I'm just going to have my sim order some food since we can't actually cook. And I didn't assign a chef because I didn't think I was going to need one, to be quite honest, but I should have. Okay, so my sim was able to eat and get along with all the other guests. And now we've got some free time until about 6 p.m. so she can really do anything that she wants. And I really had it set up, I think, because I really want her to do some yoga just to be like stress free. So I think I'm going to have her either do that or do some meditation or a little bit of both, to be quite honest. So I'm just going to have her come over here and I'm going to have her do a yoga routine. And I think I'm going to do something that is mind concentrating because I want her to be able to relax and just, you know, debrief from all the things that motherhood comes with. So now we have to work our way over there, which is super far away. So I'm just going to fast forward this so we don't have to see all of it because that's a lot going on. So I'm just going to see what this looks like. A lot of this stuff I haven't done in the game. And that's why I really love playing with new expansion packs because I don't always use all of these things in my game. Like, I don't use the hot spring. I don't use the yoga stuff. I don't do any of that stuff. So it's really nice to be able to have a place where my Sims can go and just relax, meditate, kind of calm down. And as you can see, she's energized, but she's also like just feeling good overall. So that's really nice. And as you can see, she's just working on her wellness skill. And that's slowly being worked on. Let's see what that looks like over here in this pane. So we're about 19% complete. And I don't know how many levels wellness has. It might be 10, but sometimes it's 5. So it just depends. So right now it's 3:19. And I think I might have her do some meditation too. So this is just like the perfect place to be able to do everything. And even if we wanted to, we can have her go kayaking. We could have her do all kinds of stuff. So it's really up to you. That's why I love this expansion pack because you can really make it your own. So we're just going to let her work on her. Oh my gosh. Dang, she just landed on her head. But she's slowly working on that skill. But that's why I picked this venue because There's so much to do. And she's just soaking up the vibes. That's what it says. It says after that getaway, and feels like everything's in the green, which is great. And we really haven't been socializing with anybody. This is just the opportunity to kind of just relax and focus. And I think over here on this side, we actually have some massage chairs too. So we can come over here and we can do massages. Let's see. Oh, dang, they got a whole thing in here. We can relax. Okay, we're just gonna do massages. And maybe we should ask for a foot massage. That would be great. So we're gonna get somebody to do a foot massage too. I wish I had this retreat. I would love to do something like this if somebody could come to me and do my feet and I could just do yoga and relax and all of the great things. Like, why not? Oh, and he won't do it. Dang it. Forget it. Okay, so now it's time to eat. So I'm just gonna let her do that and kind of get into her own little thing. And I don't know why she's just walking around in her undergarments, but hey, she's at a retreat, so I'm just gonna let her do her. What do we have after dinner? Let's see. We have after dinner, we have self-care. We don't have any roles necessarily, so we can really just do whatever we want to do. But one night isn't enough. Like, I didn't even get to do everything that I wanted to do. Dang, this actually like really flew by. I wasn't expecting it to be like this. I was expecting it to be a lot slower. So I wasn't really, and I think somebody just ate my food. Oh, people are annoying. So we're gonna grab a serving of this other food. Hope we don't get sick. We're just eating off other people. Oh my gosh. That's actually quite gross. But maybe we can do some mingling too. So we're just going to, we can ask other people for a foot massage. I could do that, but I don't know if I should. I'm just gonna let her do her own thing. But I'm gonna let her eat her eggs and toast and just kind of like mingle with the other Sims. What is this? Is this a guest? Okay. I think altogether I put together like 8 guests. So we're just gonna get to know some people, make some friends while we're here. And I'm just gonna ask them about their day. See how their retreat is going too. So I like this too because you can have as many Sims as you want. I think overall I had like 11, I think. And I'm just able to just like relax with other people. So I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna relax here too. I don't know why she keeps getting sick. What the heck? She said it feels as if there's a swarm of invisible insects marching all over her skin. I don't know about this retreat. This is the second time I've gotten sick here, and it's actually quite disgusting. Like, why do I keep getting sick? Look at her. Anyways, I guess we're gonna have to order some more medicine. What? Okay, so she's just doing her own thing in this sauna. We're just gonna let her relax. And so we've got a lot of free time left so that we can really do whatever we want to do. I wish we could just sit in this chair and just like get a foot massage. I keep saying that, but I'm like, geez. And there's a hot spring outside. Like, that's why I love other simmers that create stuff in terms of the venues, because there's so much going on. Like, I would have never created this by myself. Like, this would have been like super hard for me to be able to do. That's insane. They did an amazing job. And then I'm also going to have her relax in the hot spring too, as one of the last things that she can do for the night. And she's feeling centered and focused from doing her yoga, from the steam. She's got it all going on. Look at all these little moodlets going. And like I mentioned, I'm just going to let her do the hot spring. And I think that will be the end of our retreat for the day before she heads back home. Because I think they go to sleep at like 1 a.m. I could be wrong. But we're just going to let her relax here and just like take some time off. That's amazing. I really love this. This is a nice little retreat. I think this would be perfect for like a couple in The Sims if you just didn't want to have your sim come by themselves. This would be really, really nice. Dang. This is a great little venue. I don't know who made this. I'm going to try to figure it out and put it on the screen because they did an amazing job. Like, look at the outside of it too. Like, look at this. That looks like an actual like spa. Like, that looks amazing. So there's all little things that your sim can get into, but now it's 1 o'clock, and I think I've only got this for one night. And my sim is gonna go upstairs. As you can see, this place is humongous, and she's gonna be able to go to sleep. So she's mingled, she's done yoga, she's meditated, she's done all of the beautiful things that this retreat has to offer. And I think here soon she'll have to, yeah, go home in like 4 hours. Then she has work again. So this is kind of what it looks like to do Revive and Thrive and just kind of relax. But there's also other kind of like activities you could do too. This is just what I assigned to my sim. So now we're just gonna go ahead and cancel and end our getaway. So that is what it looks like to go to Revive and Thrive. So this just allows you to kind of relax and get into some relaxation methods with your sim. Let them have some days off and just make it a full getaway if you wanted to. But I just wanted to show one day. So let me know what you think down in the comment section. Do you enjoy this expansion pack? What have you done and what can I test out next? I'm thinking about doing Camp Gibby Gibby, where I send off one of my Sims kids and let them go to camp for a couple days. So let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you soon.